Here we go now live for game 3 of the Crane pool tonight. This would be the gold or the blue pool tonight. This is going to be Crane against Spokane tonight in the Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament. This is game 3 of the Fall Wood Bat Tournament on Wednesday night. As we first look at the lineup for the visiting Crane Pirates, it will be Isaiah Smith. He'll be back in center field tonight, leading off tonight. Chase Conrad will be the man hitting second. He's pitching tonight for the Pirates. Darren Terrell will be back behind the dish for the Pirates. Isaac Robinson's back at shortstop. Heath Quick will be back in left field. Zane Compton will return to third base. Wyatt Howard is DHing tonight for Hayden Shepard, who moved to second base. Cole Esri will be in right field. He's hitting 8th in the lineup, and Seth Steele will wrap up the lineup. He's hitting 9th, playing first base tonight for the Pirates. Looking at the defensive order tonight for the Spokane Owls, Jace Lee will be behind the dish for the for the Owls. Leading off to top of the first inning for the Crane Pirates, center fielder number 3, Isaiah Smith. Isaiah Smith will go to lead it off for the Crane Pirates. The first pitch will come its way. Here it comes. First pitch, 8:22. 8:22 as the first pitch comes in to Mr. Isaiah Smith, and it's going to be a ball at 1-0. So the defensive alignment looks like this, as Smith will sky it and hit it into the first baseman, and he's out, and he will be out. Pitcher number 22, Chase Conrad. Chase Conrad, the batter for the Pirates, here in the top of the first inning. Pirates will look for first blood against the Spokane Owls. Pirates are the away team. Owls are the home team. So once again, the defensive alignment looks like this for Spokane. It'll be Grady Claybrook in left field. Joseph Jemison there in center field. Joey Henry in right field. And on the infield, it will be Jacob Wiggins at third. Jacob Wasson at shortstop. Jordan Harder at second base. Luke Wasson at third base, and a battery of J.D. Tate and Jace Lee. 1-2 the count to Chase Conrad. Just about an hour from now, the Royals will be taking the field. Will be leading off against the Oakland Athletics out west. They're at the Oakland Coliseum. 3-0 the count to Conrad. A 3-0 pitch to Conrad. Here it comes. And a walk will be issued to Conrad. Catcher number 28, Darren Terrell. Darren Terrell, the batter for the Pirates. Here in the top of the first inning, Conrad will be ready to run. There goes Conrad. The throw is going to go to first base, or to second, but it's going to be late. And Conrad will have a stolen base. So Darren Terrell will be tasked to drive him in. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out to Darren Terrell. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out to Mr. Terrell. They check on Conrad, but he's going to be back in safely. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out to Darren Terrell. He hits left, so the top of the order for the Pirates are all left-handed hitters. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. The pitch to Terrell is going to be 2-0 now. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out to Darren Terrell. The 2-0 pitch, here it comes. Two balls, 1 strike to Darren Terrell. Two balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch, here it is. Strike, says the home plate umpire, and it is 2-2. They check on the runner. Chase Conrad stays at second, so Terrell will look to get the first hit of the game. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. 2-2 pitch will be on its way. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and Terrell's down on strikes, and that will send Isaac Robinson to the plate. Shortstop, number 25, Isaac Robinson. Isaac Robinson, the batter for the Crane Pirates. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Robinson's got speed on the bases. 0-1. The 0-1, here it is. Right down the pipe, strike 2 to Isaac Robinson. And it's 0-2 to Isaac Robinson. The pitch to Robinson, here it comes. Way outside, and it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Umpire calls a balk to the pitcher. And Conrad will be and Conrad will wind up at third. So all Robinson's got to do is drive him in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Robinson. Swinging a ball, hit, foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Isaac Robinson. One and 2 the count. 2 outs. Here it comes, the 1-2 pitch to Robinson upstairs, and it is 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 swinging a foul back to the screen. And once again, we'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. To Isaac Robinson. Two and 2 the count. 2 outs. The 2-2 swinging a fly ball into left field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Robinson's going to be heading for third. 1 run is scored. 1-0 Pirates on the RBI triple. And that will send Heath Quick to the plate. Left fielder number 16, Heath Quick. Heath Quick, the batter for these Crane Pirates here in the top of the first inning. 2 outs here in the top of the first. So it's 1-0 Crane here in the top of the first inning. The pitch to Quick. 0-1 the count to Mr. Heath Quick. 1-1 now. The 1-1. Here comes Robinson, and safe as Robinson goes down and dirty, and it's 2-0 Pirates here in the top of the first inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs to Heath Quick as he's going to look to get his way on. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs to Mr. Heath Quick. 2-2 the count. Here comes the pitch. And Quick strikes out, but 2 runs have already come across the plate. As we now head to the bottom of the first inning, it is 2-0 in favor of the Pirates. Leading off the bottom of the first inning for the Spokane Owls, the catcher, number 5, Jace Lee. Jace Lee, the batter for the Spokane Owls. So he'll look to face Chase Conrad. His first pitch to him is going to be swung on and hit foul for strike 1. Looking at the lineup for the Spokane Owls, it will be Jace Lee leading off. Luke Watson is on deck. Jacob Watson is currently in the hold, and it will be Jacob Wiggins. J.D. Tate's pitching. He is hitting 5th. Then Grady Claybrook hits 6th. Joseph Jimerson hits 7th. Jordan Harder will hit 8th. And Joey Henry will hit 9th, as that's going to be a base hit. They're into center field, and we'll have a runner on. First baseman number 13, Luke Wasson. Luke Wasson, the batter for the Spokane Owls. And the ball's going to get away. They throw to first. And they're going to throw to second, but they won't get the out. They're at first base. Or they won't get the out at second. So they will now bring up Jacob Wasson, the batter. Shortstop, number 18, Jacob Wasson. Jacob Wasson, the batter for the Spokane Owls, here against the Crane Pirates. These two teams represent the SWCL. 8:38 is what we see on the clock. Nothing in one out. The pitch. Jackknives out of the way, and it is 0-2. Nothing in 2, the count. 1 out to Jacob Wasson. And they're going to throw down to third, but that's going to skip away, and the ball's going to go all the way in the outfield, and one run's going to score. It's 2-1 Crane. So a little hiccup there in the bottom of the first inning. And that will send Jacob Wiggins to the plate. Third baseman number 10, Jacob Wiggins. Jacob Wiggins, the batter for the for the Spokane Owls. Pirates have a 2-1 lead. They want to watch themselves. Kind of kick the ball around in the second game of the day. A 1-0 swing, and that's going to be a base hit. And caught by Coy Essery, and it saves extra bases there for the Crane Pirates. So a good defensive play there by Coy Essery in that pit. And one thing about the baseball here is it disappears when it goes into the outfield, especially at night. Now we'll have J.D. Tate at the plate. Pitcher number 24, J.D. Tate. J.D. Tate, a big boy at the plate for the Spokane Owls, as the pitch to him is going to be 1 ball, 1 strike to Mr. Tate. One, and that will hit foul. Hear it tumbling down the bleachers as it ricocheted. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two outs. Now 2-2 to J.D. Tate. 2-2. Here it comes from Conrad. The pitch down and away, and it is 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to J.D. Tate. 3-2 the pitch. And a walk will be issued to Tate. And that will bring up Grady Claybrook. Left fielder number 19, Grady Claybrook. Grady Claybrook, the batter for the Spokane Owls. Here in the bottom of the first inning, 1 run is scored, and it's 2-1 in favor of Crane. 0-1 to count. 2 outs. Once again to Grady Claybrook. The 0-1. Will be a strike there at 0-2. 0-2 the count, 2 outs. The pitch, swinging a foul ball, and that will go out of play. Nothing in 2, 2 outs to Claybrook. The pitch, swing and a miss, and a ball in the dirt. He's going to throw it, but not to eat it. So the Pirates kind of getting a little sloppy here in the first inning on defense. I mean, that's kind of, don't have to blame me. That's probably because of the time spent between games. And that will send up now the batter in Joseph Jimerson. Center fielder number 17, Joseph Jimerson. Joseph Jimerson, the batter for the Spokane Owls, with 2 outs here in the inning. Pirates have only given up 1 run. Let's see if they can hopefully get some more runs. The pitch, just outside, and it is strike 1 to Jimerson. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2 on Jimerson. Bases are loaded for the Owls, thanks to a couple Pirate errors and a walk. Swing and a miss, strike 3 as Jimerson goes down swinging, and we're headed now to the top of the second inning. It is 2-1 in favor of the Pirates. Leading off the top of the second inning for the Pirates, third baseman number 21, Zane Compton. Zane Compton, the batter for these Pirates here in the top of the second inning. Pirates need to get a run back as they lead by a score of 2-1. And the pitch to Compton comes in. Here it is. Upstairs, and it is 1-0 to Compton. Ball 1 to Compton. The 1-0 just misses, and it's going to be a strike there at 1-1 to Zane Compton. The pitch. 2-1 now to Zane Compton. 2 balls, 1 strike on Zane Compton, the batter. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's strike 2 to Zane Compton. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. The 2-2 pitch to Zane Compton. Here it comes. Swinging a fly ball center field. And shortstop's going to have it for out number 1. And that will send Wyatt Howard to the plate. Designated hitter number 30, Wyatt Howard. Wyatt Howard, the batter for the Pirates, here in the top of the second inning. Pirates lead by a score of 2-1. The pitch. One to count, 1 out. One 2-0 now to Wyatt Howard. Two balls and 1 strike, 1 out to Wyatt Howard. The pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, now strike 2. Two and 2 the count. 2 outs, 1 out. The 2-2 pitch on its way to Howard, swinging a foul back. And it's 2-2 still. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out to Wyatt Howard. And the pitch is going to be swung on and hit into right field, and that's going to be a base hit. Extra bases will be earned for Wyatt Howard. He is off to the races, gets the red light from Coach Brian Harmon, and he'll be on for a 1-out triple. And that will send Coy Esri to the plate. Right fielder number 24, Coy Esri. Coy Esri, the batter for these Pirates, in the top of the second inning. Esri, the batter. The pitch, swinging a fly ball into the infield, and the pitcher is going to have it for out number 2, and that will send Seth Steele to the plate. First baseman number 33, Seth Steele. Seth Steele, the batter for these Pirates here in the top of the second inning. Pirates lead 2-1 here in the second inning over the Spokane Owls. The pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to Seth Steele. One 0 pitch to Steele. Now 2-0 to Mr. Steele. The count. Here's a pitch to Steele, swinging a foul ball to the highway. And we will do it again. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 outs to Seth Steele. Pirates currently lead by 1, but they could score a run. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch to Steele. Downstairs, 3-1. The count to Seth Steele. And Steele will get the walk. And that will send Isaiah Smith back to the plate, as we will see Coach Sunley come out to the plate. He'll talk to his pitcher. Usually when the coach comes out to the mound, you could definitely say that is it's basically like the timeouts in football and basketball, where both teams come out and they talk to the team. They don't get to talk to the outfield, so the outfield so when the coach comes out to talk to the pitcher in his infield, he basically gets to tell them, what's going on, what they need to do. Center fielder number 3, Isaiah Smith. So Isaiah Smith, the batter for the Pirates here in the bottom of the top of the second inning. Pirates lead by a score of 2-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nothing in now. 1-1 to Isaiah Smith. Smith can have a pop in his bat. Nothing in 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch misses there for 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. 2 outs. Two and 1 to count. Fly ball. Center field. Shortstop will have it. No runs have scored. And we're going now to the bottom of the second inning. It is 2-1 in favor of the Pirates. Leading off the bottom of the second inning for the Spokane Owls, number 4, right second baseman, Jordan Harder. Jordan Harder, the batter for the Spokane Owls, and that pitch is going to be swung on or actually bunted foul. As Harder was bunting a pitch foul. Nothing in one. A roller. They throw to first. Gets him for out number 1. Right fielder number 8, Joey Henry. Joey Henry, the batter for the Owls. Owls trail by a score of 2-1. But the Pirates can blow this game open, swinging a roller foul. He gets a new bat for the Henry gets a new bat, and we'll be back to action. One out, the pitch, swing and a miss. Now strike 2 or strike 1 on Henry. The pitch. One ball, one strike. Or now 2 strikes. Two and 2 the count, 1 out. To Joey Henry. The 2-2 pitch, and that will be strike 3. He goes down, looking. And we got 2 outs. Catcher number 5, Jace Lee. Jace Lee, the batter for the Spokane Owls. And that will be a 1-2-3 inning for the Pirates. 1-2-3. As we now send this game to the top of the 3rd inning, we're moving right along. It is 2-1 in favor of the Crane Pirates. Leading off the top of the third inning for the Pirates, pitcher number 23, Chase Conrad. Chase Conrad, the batter for the Crane Pirates here in the top of inning number 3. As we are just chugging right along here on this Wednesday evening here from Stone County, Missouri. The pitch to Conrad is a good hearty cut. And it's 0-1. One ball, one strike to Conrad. One and one, and the ball slips away. 2-1 now to Conrad. Two balls, one strike. The 2-1 pitch, a little inside, and it is 3-1 now to Chase Conrad. Three balls, one strike. There on Mr. Conrad. The 3-1 pitch takes a strike, and it's 3-2. So Chase was expecting ball 4. Thinking he would get a free base for walk number 2. But he is wrong, my friend. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch to Conrad as he will be walked again. And that will send the catcher and Darren Terrell to the plate. Catcher number 28, Darren Terrell. Darren Terrell, he's a catcher. He wears the same number as Buster Posey of the San Francisco Giants. I don't think I'd compare him to Buster Posey. Let's compare him to, give me a Yadier Molina if you were to compare Darren Terrell to any MLB catcher. There goes the runner, that's Conrad. And he will be at second in a nick of time. One ball, no strikes to Mr. Terrell. One ball, no strikes, nobody out to Darren Terrell. The pitch will be a strike at 1-1. One ball, one strike. The pitch, swing and a miss, and that is 1-2 to count to Darren Terrell. One and two. The 1-2 pitch, here it comes. Way outside, and it is 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Darren Terrell. Two and two to count on Mr. Terrell. The pitch to him. Almost got him. And we will now be at 3-2 to Darren Terrell. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out on Darren Terrell. The 3-2. And a walk will be issued to Darren Terrell. And that will move the inning to Isaac Robinson. Shortstop, number 25, Isaac Robinson. Isaac Robinson, the batter for these Pirates. In the top of the 3rd inning. Pirates lead is 2-1. The pitch to Robinson is way outside, and it is 1-0. One ball, no strikes to Isaac Robinson. Robinson is in the count at 1-0. He is ahead. The pitch, the ball goes away, and the runners will advance to second and third. So a runner on second and a runner on third will have the count for the will be the runners there on the bases for the Pirates. 2-0 the count. They check on Conrad, but he's back in safely. Two balls, no strikes. Once again, nobody out for the Pirates. 2-0 now to Isaac Robinson. Three and 0 to Isaac Robinson. The 3-0 pitch, here it comes. Takes a strike and it's 3-1. One thing about batters is whatever the coach gives them. It could be swing away, take a strike, or something else out of the book, and Robinson's going to swing and he's going to give chase to the center fielder, and that is going to be all the way to the wall. Did not get out of the ballpark. Robinson's going to be at first, or will be at third, and 2 runs score as the Pirates now lead 4-1, 5-1 actually for the Pirates, and that will send Heath Quick to the plate. Left fielder, number 16, Heath Quick. Heath Quick, the batter for the Crane Pirates here in the top of inning number 3. Gotta get used to saying, or gotta stop saying the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Pirates, as we're not in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 2 balls, no strikes, or nobody out. Pirates lead is at 4. 4-1 our score as the Pirates lead by 3 here in the top of the 3rd inning. A 2-0 pitch just outside, and it is 1-1. One ball, one strike to Heath Quick. The pitch, swing, and that's going to be a slapper into left field for a base hit. 1 run's going to score. 5-1 Pirates, and Heath is going to be on his way to third and safe as Quick actually gets out of the inning. Is called out, and Quick Looks like he is hurt there. Is hurt. So that's not a good sign for the Pirates. Pirates do need their star senior in Heath Quick. So maybe it looked like he pulled a hamstring or something. As he's going to walk off the pane. He'll stay at third, and we'll be back to action. Zane Compton, the batter for the Pirates. The pitch. Third baseman number 21, Zane Compton. Zane Compton, the batter for these Pirates. Quick, who's kind of in some pain right there, as he may have pulled something in his leg. So Coach Harmon will have to keep an eye on him, as the Pirates can't afford any injuries. 1 ball, 1 strike to Zane Compton, as that pitch is going to be foul. Don't want to put weight on that leg there, Heath Quick. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Quick kind of having a little bit of an injury. One ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Two and 2 the count to Heath Quick, or to Zane Compton. And what looked like Heath did pull something in his leg. May have been maybe a hamstring is what he pulled. 2 and 2 the count. 3 and 2 is the count to Zane Compton. Right now here in the bottom of the in the top of the third, swinging a little roller, and that is going to be past the third baseman. Quick scores. He kind of limps home. Three and 2, and that will send Wyatt Howard to the plate. Designated hitter number 30, Wyatt Howard. Wyatt Howard, the batter for the Pirates. He digs into the right batter's box. He's batting from the right side. He had a triple in his last plate appearance. Pirates have had 4 triples tonight. Took a little bit for the Pirate bats to wake back up tonight, but no worries. The Pirates are awake, as it is late tonight. 9:17 is our time right now. 0-1 the count to Wyatt Howard. They throw to check on Compton, but he's back in safely. The pitch, swinging a fly ball. This will be caught, and that will be out number 1. And that will send Coy Esri to the plate. Right fielder number 24, Coy Esri. Coy Essery, the batter for these Pirates. Here in the top of the third inning, Pirates have scored 4 runs here in the third. They lead by a score of 6-1. Spokane's only scored 1 run in the top of the first. The pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to Coy Essery. Essery once again the batter. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. One ball, no strikes. 1 out to Essery. They throw down. Compton's going to be sliding in safe. Two balls, no strikes to Coy Essery. And the pitch, and they throw it into center field. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out to Coy Essery. Two balls and no strikes. 2-0. Now 2-1 the count to Coy Essery. 2 balls and 1 strike, 1 out to Mr. Essery. Two and one, the pitch. 3-1 is the count to Essery. Three balls, 1 strike. 1 out to Coy Essery. The pitch. Swing, and that is going to be a foul ball. Three and two the count. 1 out to Essery. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out on Mr. Coy Essery with 1 out. The 3-2 pitch. And a walk will be issued to Coy Essery. And that will send Seth Steele to the plate. We'll have another meeting on the mound as the coach for the Spokane Owls, Justin Sunley, goes out. He will take the ball from his pitcher in J.D. Tate. We'll have a new pitcher, and we will take a break. We'll tell you about who the new pitcher is when we come back, so stick around, everybody. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Spokane Owls, number 5, Jace Lee. Catcher. Now catching for the Spokane Owls, number 10, Jacob Wiggins. First baseman, number 33, Seth Steele. Seth Steele, the batter for the Crane Pirates, as he will face a new pitcher in Jace Lee. As J.D. Tate's night is through, he goes to first base to check. First pitch the pitch to Steele will be a strike, and it is going to be a 0-1. Nothing in 1, the count to Seth Steele. Here's the pitch. The runners go, and they will move to second and third. They're on the wild pitch, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to Seth Steele. The 1-1 pitch on its way. Here comes the steal. 1-1 is the count to Seth Steele. With 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. Pirates lead 6-1 over the Spokane Owls. The 1-2, and it'll make it 2-2 to Seth Steele. Two balls and 2 strikes to Seth Steele. 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. The pitch, swing and a miss, and a ball in the dirt. And off the bag, as they will not get the runner, anybody, home. And it's 7-1 in favor of the Pirates. So the Pirates getting down and dirty, and they are scoring runs. And that will send Isaiah Smith to the plate. Center fielder, number 3, Isaiah Smith. So with 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning, Pirates have scored. Have scored 5. It's 7-1 in favor of the Pirates. Big innings can derail defense, can derail teams on the field. That's one thing that has derailed the Spokane Owls tonight. The pitch. 1-0 the count to Isaiah Smith with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. The Pirates have scored 5 in this inning. Runners do go. Steele is going to head for second. Here comes Esri. Out as Esri was tagged out at first. Coach Harmon talks things over with the home plate umpire. Saying if Esri may have gotten underneath the tag, or just to clarify what happened. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs for Seth Steele. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs here in the inning. The pitch, swing and a miss, and 1-1 to Isaiah Smith. One ball, 1 strike to Isaiah Smith. 1-1 the count. And the pitch is going to be foul to Isaiah Smith. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Isaiah Smith. The 1-2. Oh, just off the plate. And it's 2-2 to Isaiah Smith. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mr. Smith. Two and two the count, 2 outs. Swinging a little roller to the shortstop, and that's how the top of the 3rd inning comes to a close. We're headed now to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It is a 7-1 Pirate lead as we now head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Leading off the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Spokane Owls, number 10, the 3rd baseman, Jacob Wiggins. Jacob Wasson will be the batter for the Spokane Owls here in the top of the 3rd, or bottom of the 3rd inning. Correction, number 18, Jacob Wasson, shortstop. Jacob Wasson, the shortstop for the Spokane Owls, as he looks at strike 1. Chase Conrad, who's had one shaky inning so far. That was in the bottom of the first inning. But so far, he's been cruising. We're in the third inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Wasson. 1 ball, 2 strikes there to Mr. Wasson. Swing and a miss, and it is going to be strike 3 there to Wasson. Third baseman number 10, Jacob Wiggins. Jacob Wiggins, the batter for the Spokane Owls. Here in the top of inning number, here in the in the bottom of the third inning. Pirates lead is at 6. Pirates lead by 6. The pitch, swinging a roller, and the second baseman Shepard couldn't make the play. They're going to throw to second, but he won't get there in time, as it's going to be a double, and that will send J.D. Tate to the plate. Or pardon me, that's Jacob Wasson. Jacob Wiggins actually to the plate. Kind of off on tonight. It's been a long day. Third baseman number 10, Jacob Wiggins. Jacob Wiggins, the batter. The pitch, swing and a miss there, strike 1 there is the count to Wiggins. Nothing in 1 out. And a runner on base, the pitch. Pitch, swing and a miss, and a foul ball, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Wiggins. The pitch, swinging a roller, caught by Conrad. He's going to throw to first. Conrad says no problem, as we now have now have 2 outs, as we will now see J.D. Tate to the plate. First baseman number 24, J.D. Tate. J.D. Tate, the batter for the Spokane Owls. The pitch, just inside to him. 1 ball, no strikes to Mr. Tate. The pitch, 2 balls, no strikes to J.D. Tate. Two and 0 the count. The pitch, almost went in on Tate, or on Tate. 3-0. And the pitch now 3-1 to Tate. 3 balls, 1 strike to Mr. J.D. Tate. Here in the bottom of the third inning, Coach Sunley will kind of give some words of encouragement to Mr. Tate. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs to J.D. Tate. 2 outs, 3-1 the count. The 3-1 pitch, swinging a ball, and almost caught there by Conrad, but he's going to throw out, and somehow he gets out number 3, and we're sending this game to the top of the 4th inning. It is a 7-1. It is a 7-1 Pirate lead. sticker? Looks weird. I just switch out. Chase Conrad again? I think so. Leading off the top of the fourth inning for the Pirates, pitcher number 22, Chase Conrad. Chase Conrad, the batter for the Pirates here in the top of the fourth inning. It's Chase Conrad day, if you ask me. He's on the bump, and he is leading off the top of the fourth inning for the Pirates. Pirates want to score 4 more runs and hopefully end this game in a 10-run rule. As the first pitch to Conrad will be a strike at 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. 1-0 to Conrad. Two balls and no strikes. The pitch to Conrad. 2-0 the count to Mr. Conrad. Score update as Purdy defeats Wheaton by a score of 10-0. That's in the Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament on the Purdy side. Nothing in. So the count is at. Or Darren Terrell now is the new batter for the Pirates as after Chase Conrad walked. They check on Conrad. Catcher number 28, Darren Terrell. Darren Terrell, the batter for these Pirates. Here in the top of the fourth inning. Conrad, who reached on a walk in 3 at-bats. So they're giving free bases to Conrad. The 2-0 pitch, runner goes, there's Conrad. And that pitch is going to go foul. 0-1 to Conrad, or to Terrell, as Conrad was headed for second, but he had to go back after the foul ball. 0-1 the count to Chase Conrad, or to Darren Terrell, excuse me. So 0-1 the count to Darren Terrell. They throw down to first base, as this pitcher is definitely checking on Conrad. He's got an eye on Conrad. The pitch, swinging a little roller, and it's going to be bobbled there by the first baseman, and we're going to have runners at first and second for the Pirates, and that will send Isaac Robinson to the plate. Shortstop, number 25, Isaac Robinson. Isaac Robinson, the batter for the Pirates, here in the top of the fourth inning. 7-1 our score. Pirates lead by a score of 7-1. They're checking on Conrad, but he's going to be back in safely. The pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to Isaac Robinson. One and 0 the count to Mr. Isaac Robinson. The pitch, throw, but they don't get him as he is going to be back in there safely. 1 ball, no strikes to Isaac Robinson. 1 ball, no strikes, nobody out. They're on Isaac Robinson. 1 and 0 the count. One ball, no strikes. The pitch. They throw. And Conrad's going to be tagged out at third base. He was off to the races, but he just gets called out. So we're going to have 1 runner on second base. That's Chase Conrad. Catcher had a good throw in that nagged Conrad. They're at third base. 2 balls and no strikes to Isaac Robinson. A 2-0 pitch as he drops the ball with 1 out. And it's 3-0 now to Isaac Robinson. Late night tonight for the Pirates here in the top of the 4th inning of play. Pirates wanted to send this game home, send the Owls home and knock them out of the Crane Fall Wood Bat tournament. And that will be a walk to Isaac Robinson. And that will send Heath Quick to the plate. Left fielder number 16, Heath Quick. Heath Quick, the batter for these Pirates here in the top of the 4th inning. Quick can do some damage. 1 out here in the inning. We're going to have a rundown, but they're going to score Terrell. And he's going to be out at first. So as Robinson had to get back to first base. Robinson couldn't tell if he was out or safe. So Robinson has to go back to the dugout. And the Pirates will not have a base runner. Two outs here in the inning. 8-1 our score. Pirates and the Owls lead. Pirates lead the Owls by a score of 8-1. Pitch to Quick will go away as it's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs to Heath Quick. One ball, no strikes. Heath Quick can make some RBIs with his bat. The 1-0 pitch on its way. And the ball gets away from the catcher, and it is going to be 2-0. Two balls and 1 strike to Heath Quick. 2-1 is the count to Heath Quick. Two balls, 1 strike as the ball kind of glides away. 3-1 the count to Heath Quick. Mr. HQ is the man at the plate. 3-1, 2 outs. The 3-1 pitch to Quick, swinging a foul ball that will go to the highway. 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs for Heath Quick. The 3-2, swinging a foul ball. Towards the screen. 3-2 the count. There on Heath Quick. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs on Mr. Quick. The 3-2 pitch, swinging. That's going to be another base hit. Quick is going to be off to the races, headed past first. He's headed for second. Now he will stop there at second base, and that will send Zane Compton to the plate. Third baseman, number 21, Zane Compton. So a small little cramp for Heath Quick, but he seems to be okay. We thought it was going to be a hamstring injury, but a little scared, but Heath Quick says he's fine. He's the man standing at second base. One ball, no strikes to Zane Compton. 1-0 the count, 2 outs to Mr. Compton. One ball, no strikes, 1-0 count. 1 ball, 1 strike to Zane Compton with 2 outs here in the inning. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There on Mr. Zane Compton. Here's a 1-2. It's going to be in the dirt. Two and 2 the count, 2 outs to Heath Quick. Two balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs there on Mr. Heath Quick. The 2-2 pitch. Strike, says the home plate umpire, and it that will send this game now to the top of the 5th inning. We're headed to the top of the 5th as 1 run's come across the plate. The diamond for the Pirates is 8-1 in favor of the Crane Pirates. Leading off top of the bottom of the fourth inning for the Spokane Owls, number 10, Jacob Wiggins, third baseman. Jacob Wiggins, the batter for the Spokane Owls here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The first pitch, swing and a miss, and it will be strike one to Jacob Wiggins. Pirates have been the away team in this Crane Fall Wood Bat tournament. Pirates are the 1 seed. That pitch is going to be past Chase Conrad, but they will get the out. No worries, as we will have the next batter come up to the plate, and that will be Joseph Jimerson, center fielder number 17, Joseph Jimerson. Joseph Jimerson, the batter for the Spokane Owls. That was actually Grady Claybrook who was batting for the Spokane Owls. And a roller back to Conrad. He'll throw to first, and that's how we'll get out number 2. And that will send Jordan Harder to the plate. Second baseman number 4, Jordan Harder. Jordan Harder, the batter for the Spokane Owls. The ball's going to get down, and they will throw to first, and the Pirates are on and off the field as they will send this game now to the top of the 5th inning. We're going to the top of the 5th inning. Nothing much for those Owls. We're cruising right along. It's an 8-1 Pirate lead. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for Crane Pirate Baseball. Hamilton Ford, Lefty's Pump and Drilling, Brad Smith American Family Insurance, and Porter's Supermarket. Now the sponsors for the Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament: Billings Athletic Booster Club, Chris Hammond Shelter Insurance, Lives Under Construction, BM Industries, Lefty's Pump and Drilling, Peterson Farms, Miller Brothers Farms, Lakeland Pharmacy, Crane Broiler Festival, Porter's Supermarket, Crane Athletic Booster Club, Ozarks Sports Report, Jobs for America's Graduates from Crane High School, Sorrel Beef Trimming, Stockman's Bank, Brad Smith American Family Insurance, Whispering Ponies Ranch, Chase Family, Norma's Inline Fashions, Mike and Julie Stone, Mark Olivia Wiggins, Southern Standard Restaurant in Monette. We thank you all for what you do. Leading off the top of the 5th inning for the Pirates, designated hitter number 30, Wyatt Howard. Wyatt Howard, the batter for the Pirates, here in the top of the 5th inning. Pirates lead by a score of 8-1. Here's the pitch to Howard, and the ball skips away, and it is going to be 1 ball, no strikes to Wyatt Howard. 1-0 the count to Mr. Howard. Here for the Crane 2019 Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament. 1-0 the count. The pitch upstairs, and it is 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Nobody out for Wyatt Howard. The pitch, and the ball skips away, and it will be 3-0 to Howard. 3 balls and no strikes to Mr. Wyatt Howard. Here in the top of the 5th inning. Doesn't feel right to see the Pirates as the visitors on the scoreboard tonight. That would be a strike to Wyatt Howard. Three and 2 the count to Wyatt Howard. The pitch. And that will be a walk to Wyatt Howard as he's on base again for the Pirates. And that will send Coy Esri to the plate. Right fielder number 24, Coy Esri. Coy Esri, the batter for the Pirates, here in the top of the 5th inning. He's going to show the bunt, but he jackknives out of the way, and it is 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Wyatt Howard. 1 ball and no strikes once again to Mr. Howard. Here's a 1-0 pitch, showing bunt, and it's 2-0 now to Wyatt Howard. Wyatt Howard, the batter, once again. 2 balls and no strikes on Mr. Howard. One ball, 1 strike. One and 1 the count on Wyatt Howard. One and 1. The pitch. And they're going to get another out as Howard went a little tardy on the bases. One ball, 2 strikes on Howard, on Esri. The 1-2 pitch on its way. Here it comes to Esri. Freezes him, and it is 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes there on Coy Esri. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. The pitch to Esri. Swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. And that will be strike 3, and now that will send Seth Steele to the plate. First baseman number 33, Seth Steele. Seth Steele, the batter for the Pirates, here in the top of the 5th inning. Pirates want to get a couple more runs to make the 10-run rule come into play. They lead by a score of 8-1. As that ball gets away, and it's 1-0 to Seth Steele. One ball, no strikes. They're on Seth Steele. The 1-0, and that's going to be a roller, and that will go foul. ball, 1 strike, 2 outs on set steal. The pitch. 2-1 the count, 2 outs there on set steal. Two and two the count on, once again, set steal, the batter. 2-2, 2 outs. The pitch, here it comes, and Steele had to duck out of the way. And it's 3-2, 2 outs. Three and two the count. The 3-2 swinging a fly ball, and that will go foul. So Steele wanted to shorten out his swing. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. They're on set Steele. Three and two the count. The 3-2 pitch, and a walk will be issued to set Steele. And that will send Isaiah Smith to the plate. Center fielder, number 3, Isaiah Smith. Isaiah Smith, the batter for the Pirates, here in the top of the 5th inning. Once again, we are still cruising right along. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Pirates lead by a score of 8-1. The pitch to Smith is going to be upstairs, and it is 1-0. Mr. Isaiah Smith, the batter for the Crane Pirates, here in the bottom of the top of the 5th inning. 2 outs here in the inning. Isaiah Smith does not want to be the final out of the 5th inning. He wants to extend this inning to Smith, and that's going to be a base hit to right field, and that will send Conrad to the plate. Steele's on and running. He will stop at third, and that will send Chase Conrad to the plate. Pitcher number 22, Chase Conrad. Chase Conrad, the batter for the Pirates, here in the top of the 5th inning. Two outs in the top of the 5th inning. 8-1 our score. Swinging a little roller, and it will get Chase Conrad out for the final out of the inning. Conrad hit it hard, but it won't give him a base as we're headed now to the bottom of the 5th inning. It is a 8-1 Spokane. It's an 8-1 Pirate lead. Come in.
Hey, can you make a note on the Mike and Julia Stone on the sponsors?
Yeah.
They're Christian County Disposal.
Christian County Disposal?
And Mark and Olivia Wiggins are Quality Appliance Repair.
Okay.
I'd appreciate it if you could make that note.
Yep.
You don't have to say it over the speaker. Just like when you guys announce it again, like
Okay.
the next games.
Yep. Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. Here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Chase Conrad back out for his fifth inning of work. So far, he's not done too bad tonight. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 the count on Chase Conrad. Or rather on Joey Henry. Joey Henry, the batter for the Owls. So he will take a walk. And that will send Jace Lee to the plate. Catcher number 5, Jace Lee. Jace Lee, the batter for the Owls. They check on it and picked off as Conrad picks off Henry. And we got 1 out quickly and quietly as he nabs him and he says, "Don't steal on me," as Conrad gets him there at first base. And the throw down to first, and they will get him in time, and it makes it 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth inning. And the Pirates defense is still alive tonight. First baseman number 13, Luke Wasson. Luke Wasson, the batter for the Spokane Owls. In the bottom of the fifth inning. Nothing in 2 outs to Luke Wasson. The pitch. Nothing in 2 the count. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to Wasson. Now 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs. The pitch to Wasson. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 as he'll strike out. And we're now headed to the top of the 6th inning. 8-1 our score is the Pirates. And Owls are, as the Pirates and Owls continue the battle, as we are now heading to the 6th inning of play. And as that will end the game, as the Pirates take this one by a score of 8-1. Don't forget, coming up after the game, we will have the post-game interviews coming up in just a few moments. So stick around, everybody. Woohoo!
my truck now.
Do number 2?
Yep, let's get it. Right here.
Alrighty. I need a camera. I need a cameraman.
Hey, grab my keys from Coach Martin and give them to one.
I need to steal. Joey. I need you for a cameraman.
Okay.
We're gonna get Coach Harmon.
Who are we getting?
Coach Harmon.
What happened here?
I chargered like Rippy. Yeah.
It's not charging.
It isn't? Oh, it's not plugged.
Oh, it's not plugged in.
Yeah, it's not plugged in, dude.
It's fancy, bro.
Oh, my tripod? Yeah. There we go.
How do I get on the?
Hold on 1 second. We'll wait on Coach Harmon. I'll give you the thumbs up when we're ready.
Okay.
Like the thumbs up, just slide it back up.
I've always wanted an iPhone.
Oh, yeah? You don't like Android?
Hey, Adam, how are you?
What's up, Blake? What were you going to ask me before the first game tonight? Oh, if I drove here?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Yeah, why not? You said something about your mom wouldn't let you or something.
She wouldn't let me drive the crane because she thinks like I need more experience driving.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
You gotta drive around Clever more often then.
I guess so. Maybe take Coltrane from practice. Maybe take Coltrane from practice a couple nights.
Yeah. That might do it.
Yeah.
Who are we interviewing again?
Coach Harmon.
Want to go over there?
We'll wait for him. Talking like I say.
Oh, you over here 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right. You get charged. Thank you.
I'll be right back.
We need to hand drag the baseline. Where's Joey? Need the chucker out. Okay, it's out. Joey's gonna be the cameraman.
Get on it, then. Get on it.
Joey, come here.
Who's your ride home?
Stump.
How do I do this?
Slide up. Alrighty. Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium, here with the head coach of the Crane Pirates, Coach Brian Harmon. After that 8-1 victory against Spokane tonight, Coach Harmon, what was the ingredient that you had going up tonight against Spokane?
Well, we just come off of a big win against Hartville, and we played well against Spokane early. We did not run the bases well. We lost some runners on the bases, but that's something we'll fix and we'll work out. We're just happy to get by them and get to the semifinals tomorrow night.
Semifinals bound it is for the Crane Pirates tonight, and so you guys lost a couple base runners tonight. So, do you think that was a little minor setback? Do you think that's cause of tiredness for your base runners tonight?
Well, I don't want to make any excuses, but yeah, that could have been part of it, definitely.
So no excuses for tonight, but the Pirates are victorious again tonight for 2 straight nights tonight between the against Hartville and Spokane. So, what went well and what went wrong tonight against Hartville and Spokane?
Well, pitching went real well both games, and base running we struggled with. Like I said, the second game we didn't hit real well the first game, but we faced some good pitching and we showed some resilience to be able to get those runs across.
Showed some resilience and Chase Conrad, who only gave up 1 run. It was in 1 inning, which was sloppy. That was the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah.
And so, what was the words to Chase Conrad when he came to the dugout after the first inning of play?
I just told him keep throwing strikes, getting ahead of hitters, and once he does that, he's going to be fine. Our defense shaped up after that, and we did much better.
On to the semifinal round, but we don't know who your opponent is.
It's Conway.
It's Conway. Conway's going to be your opponent. This has been a rivalry. You've not won against Conway. What's it going to be to win number 10 against Conway?
Well, we just got to get a good effort off the mound out of Hayden Shepard and play good defense behind him, and put together good at bats like we did tonight.
If there are any final words you had to say to Coach Justin Sumley of the Spokane Owls, what would your words be to Coach Sumley of the Spokane Owls tonight?
I just told him to keep working because he's got a young group and he's going to make them a better team. He's got some good college coaching experience, and I know they'll be pretty good on the mound this spring just because that's his specialty.
All right, thanks for taking the time with us, Coach Touranment. Congratulations on win number 9. Let's go get win number 10 tomorrow night when you guys take on Conway in the Crane Fall Wood Bat Tournament.
Thank you, Adam.